When you film while you camp, you really cannot make any mistakes because it costs so much effort and time. And guess what? I didn't record the sound the first time I recorded. Well, isn't it embarrassing? We embarked on this adventure, trying to say things second time. Hopefully we'll remember what I wanted to say and it comes naturally to me. Oh. Is the focus alright? Oh my lord. Changed my hairstyle because I was very smart today and decided to wash my hair in the seawater, and it made it even worse. It made it much worse. I don't know, maybe it's the salty water, maybe it's the cold water, because cold water doesn't wash hair very well, but also seawater maybe doesn't either because it's super salty. In fact, this water was from the Atlantic Ocean, so maybe super salty. I don't know. Basically, what I was trying to say. Oh, so cute. When you embark on this journey of the unknown into this adventure, it's so exciting. It really is. But you realize that when we're older, we become much more sensitive to discomfort. And so far, even though as we drove, we saw so many amazing places, and just Scotland is amazing. It's so beautiful. And I think this time of the year is such a good time to travel because I don't know if it's the right way. Please go in. Okay, I'll ruin everything now. Let's pretend that this looks really cute. So, yes, as I said, Scotland is such an amazing place to travel and explore. So gorgeous, and I feel like the more I get to know Scotland, the more I don't know about it. And before we leave on our bigger adventures, we really wanted to just connect with Scotland and its nature more. So coming on these adventures, it's super exciting, it's fun, but there are so many challenges as well. You have to encounter a lot of challenges, and some of them are, for example, that sometimes you struggle to find where to camp for a very long time because you need to think where the car will be parked, and we don't want to leave the car too far from the tent. And we have a lot of things, so we don't want to carry them. We need to think about drinking water access. We need to think about swimming access. A lot to think about. And even if you plan in advance, it can still be a bit tricky. So that can be one challenge. The other challenge is midges. I don't know, if people tell you that there will be a lot of midges up north, don't ignore them. Listen to them. I've ignored people somehow. I thought, nah, I made my own natural spray from midges, blah blah blah. Doesn't really work. So that's another thing. Like when they start biting, it's crazy. They go everywhere. Anyway, moving on. So challenges are there for sure, but it's so beautiful, and this is a good opportunity to reconnect with nature, even on a deeper level, on a more fundamental level, which awakens our instincts and intuition and survival mode even. Because when you live in a city, everything is given to you on the plate, everything is served. I know it's not easy as well, but it definitely is. A lot of discomfort is removed, obviously, clearly. And when you live outdoors in nature, there are all these. Your brain has to rewire itself for you to survive, and for you to, be very mindful of water, of your consumption, of your trace, what you leave behind, how you treat the nature around you, that you don't disrupt it too much. all these things. And the most powerful thing is emotions, which come to the surface once all the distractions are removed, or most of the distractions are removed. Like, I don't know, whatever you have as distractions in the city, they're not here in nature, so a lot of emotions come to the surface. And one of the biggest one is fear, for sure. Fear of the unknown, fear of everything, what might happen, what might be wrong, what might go wrong. It's incredible. Now, talking about it, when I've experienced it before, sounds like, wow, that was over dramatic. But in the moment, it's not over dramatic when you are sleeping in the tent near the tree and the wind is so strong and a yellow warning weather was issued, and you're just thinking, well, I hope the tree doesn't fall on us, and you cannot fall asleep, and all these things come to the surface. And what comes in handy at those moments for me is my meditation practice I've learned in Vipassana meditation course, because that really teaches you just to focus on your body, focus on your emotion, forget the story, drop the story. It really helps in those moments. Just focus on your body. All our mind wants to do is to control, but we cannot control much. We can just focus on our sensations. And then when you break it down, the fear, break it down into the sensation, into something I feel in my body, and something what feels so powerful. Hi. A friend. And something what feels so powerful that takes over us. When you break it down into sensation, this is just a feeling. This is and the story is obviously, since our childhood we have these stories molded together with these feelings that we cannot separate. While meditation practice helps to separate them, and you realize, okay, this is just a story, this is just the worst case scenario, I can't control much at the moment, all I can do is to feel. And once you start feeling, you either forget the story or you fall asleep and you calm down, and that's just powerful. Of course, fear is useful in many ways, but sometimes it's very important to let go, and especially when you're in the wild.
I can hear her screaming like la la da di da, la da di da 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 da, la la da di da, la da di da 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 da. Oh, she's mean like a cat. Late in the night, you might not hear her. And she's dark as a rose, unlit black, called dim and brooding. I'm not ready for bright blue eyes, crazy as the sky, your palm string paradise. So just take your stance outside, bring it to life, and then take me home.